Hello everybody, thank you guys for watching my live stream. If you guys were able to tune in on Thursday, if not, we do them every single Thursday at 8 p.m. I watch a couple of spooky videos, basically from like Slapped Ham and things like that. They're like kind of like more realistic, and we kind of decipher if it's real or not, whatever, X, Y, and Z. But then we also watch a couple of short films. So I wanted to make this environment pretty much just so everybody who is kind of afraid of spooky stuff, they can watch spooky stuff with me, because I'm gonna be essentially commentating or whatever, commentating on the entire video, basically just saying how I feel, if it's real or fake, and then preferably trying to chat with people who are there if they are there. If not, I'm still gonna yap because I'm a yapper anyways. So pretty much I'm gonna just talk my say what I gotta say, and then pretty much give a little bit of a, I guess, a lighter feeling to it, so we can all watch it. Because if there's people who want to watch spooky stuff who can't watch it because they're usually too scared, I want to kind of have that kind of environment for them as well. And then essentially just to see what you guys think about everything as on the, well, see y'all guys' opinion. See what happens when I get too much. I talk over myself. ADHD is real. I wanted to also just have an opening and introduce myself if you guys don't know who I am already. This is pretty much the first video I'm going to upload here anyways, but I've done them in the past on a live stream, just never uploaded anything. So let's watch these things together, and they'll be updated on here just in case you missed Thursdays at 8 p.m. So hopefully I can upload this day, the day after, because I'm pretty slow at this, or 2 days after. So don't listen to me yet. Just wait until you see it come, and then you can say something, because then you'll see it actually be uploaded, and with some consistency. I'll see y'all guys in the live stream. I'ma say fuck it.
Okay. If you're on TikTok, hi, thanks for joining us. But if you're on Twitch, also hi, thanks for joining us. But we finna get in it, because I've been in the room too long trying to figure out the audio, but I think it's working fine now. And I think I just have to get this a little bit closer sometimes. Okay, so we're gonna watch some spooky stuff. Spooky stuff. So we'll start off with this Nuke's Top 5. If you aren't a Nuke Talks 5 fan, you're not cool. Alright, I didn't even like the video. This one was 2 weeks old. This is still relatively new. He hasn't posted in a long time, so we'll start off with this video.
This next video was sent in by a Nuke's Top 5 viewer, but unfortunately it was posted to the internet without a source. So the story goes that a woman claimed to have a doll that was haunted, and she said that she would often catch it moving all on its own. After being asked repeatedly by viewers, she decided to point a camera at the doll and live stream the entire thing. Around an hour in, with skeptical viewers watching closely, there was a bit of movement. Watch closely. Now, the doll doesn't actually move, but the items surrounding it in the storage closet fly violently across the room, and even on top of the doll. Viewers have speculated that because the doll was buried in the debris, that the woman's doll isn't even actually haunted, but perhaps her house is. However, others claim that the supernatural activity is centered around the doll, and some even claim that they saw the doll move in the video before everything came crashing down. But without a source, we'll never know. So, what do you think? A hug goodbye. A woman who calls herself Sissy says that her husband passed away 8 months ago under very sudden and unexpected circumstances. One day as Sissy and her son Clarence are walking out of their front door, their Ring camera records something very strange.
I'm not talking about something stupid. This one was sad. I've seen this one already. This one was really sad.
Should I
If
go
anyone
grab
has
it?
seen any of these,
Come on.
comment and let me know.
Let's go.
I like what you.
She's got kind of so bad. Yeah.
Dada! I'm just hanging me. Daddy hanging me. What?
Oh, wait. No.
What?
Okay. Oop, come on, Clarence. Okay.
What, Daddy?
That's what I was just about to ask. What'd you say, bud?
Say bye. I say bye, Daddy.
Okay.
Bye, Daddy.
Now, Sissy posted the video because she thought it was just a little odd and kinda cute that her son was talking to his dad who passed away. She made no claims that the clip was paranormal, but when she posted the video online, viewers began to point out that there also seemed to be a strange voice in the clip. A voice that they thought might actually be the little boy's father, communicating from beyond. Now I'll enhance the audio and listen carefully just as little Clarence walks out of the door.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Dada! I'm just hanging me.
A quiet voice seems to whisper, "Honey," and the boy seems to look around as if searching for who said it. Even stranger, he seems to think that it's the voice of his deceased father and actually walks over as if his dad is standing nearby on the porch. The little boy says, "Daddy hugging me," and again a strange quiet voice seems to whisper back.
Dada! I'm just hanging me. Daddy hanging me. What?
Oh, wait. No.
What?
Okay. Oop, come on, Clarence.
Daddy hanging me. What?
Oh, wait. No.
What?
Okay. Oop, come on, Clarence.
So did little Clarence actually encounter the spirit of his deceased dad, saying hello and giving him a quick hug? Clarence seems to think so.
Okay, so now that one, I believe it because one thing that I've always said about children and also being a curandero is children have the sight of innocence, so they can always tell when something's there. And people like to say, "Oh, they have an imagination," and I was like, "Nah, fool. These kids can see shit that we cannot see." And this baby might have seen his father, might have seen something else, but this was sad, and you can clearly hear the honey. Now, if it was doctored, that sucks because this means we got fooled and I got fooled. But I genuinely think that maybe there was something there that was actually talking to him, and the fact that it was honey, and their dad died like very, very recently. That sucks. Like, I think we do see things over time as humans. Anything's a sign at this point. Oh, a butterfly. My dad loves butterflies. When he passed away 2 months ago on my wedding day, a butterfly landed on me. My dad was there. Like, sometimes it's a goddamn stretch, but sometimes it's true, and sometimes it's not. So we genuinely live in the unknown, and this is just when it comes to your faith and what you believe in. So, honestly, I think this one might have been real. This one, it was giving papa, and plus since it was the kids, they just know better. On to the next.
But as usual, you decide.
What, Daddy?
Witchboard. A woman is doing a solo investigation of a haunted house and is using a Ouija board to contact a spirit named Brenda that she believes inhabits the home. But as she conducts her Ouija board session, she begins to suspect that she might be in contact with something much more sinister.
Am I dealing or am I speaking with the devil right now
I've seen
through this Ouija board?
Why you posting old
It
stuff,
is
dude?
not Brenda. You've just said it's Brenda. It's not Brenda, is it?
It's not Brenda. He says.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Is that offensive?
I'm trying to take deep breaths. Who am I communicating? I'm losing my. Who am I communicating with through this board?
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
My nose is bleeding right now. Oh my god. Could be a demon, it's trying to say. I've not got no tissue, but my nose is bleeding right now. The board is moving. Oh my god, right, that's it. I'm done. I'm off. I'm sorry, guys.
She hears a strange sound from the floor above her and her nose starts to bleed. But still, she decides to continue her session. Suddenly, the Ouija board flies off the table, and finally, she decides that she has had about enough. And she just gets out of there. A guy named Angelo decides to camp in a forest that is said to be haunted. He's a bit unnerved by the spooky surroundings, but nevertheless, he decides to try to contact any nearby spirits with a Ouija board. As you might expect, it did not go well.
I didn't see nothing with that last one.
Just heard something move outside the tent. Okay, I'm gonna end the session for a second, okay? I'm closing off the session. I don't see anything. That was weird. It literally walked as it walked. It literally sounded as
Stacy.
What the f was
Her
that?
name was Stacy. Stacy who? Stacy who?
Nope, no. That's... I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know if I want to know what the hell that was. What do I do? Honestly, I think I should probably leave. Yeah, let's, I think I'm gonna do that.
Angelo begins to freak out from the strange sounds that seem to surround his tent and decides it's time to leave.
Okay, exit is just down that way. Oh, that was a really bad idea. Okay. Oh, I just heard something. Something made a sound in my ear. What the
Now,
What the was that?
I don't think they specified where they were at.
Nope.
Because if they're in the Appalachian Mountains,
Let's just go. There's the exit.
A guy named Brendan Castagnon says that he used a Ouija board in his house, but didn't sign off properly at the end of the session. He claims that after this, he began to experience strange paranormal incidents in his home. One night, he awakens to the sound of something moving around in the other room. He grabs...
Okay, so the other one, since already moving on to this next one, the other one was basically just telling us, if you're in the woods by yourself, and if it's the same as the Appalachian Mountains, then it's going to be, the closer it is, you hear it, then the further it is away. And he said it felt like it whispered in his ear, so it might have been really far away. So he got lucky to keep on running. But you're supposed to acknowledge it and be like, I mean, not acknowledge it. Don't do that. You're supposed to not acknowledge it and be like, okay, I think it's about time for us to leave now. And then you just say, it's because I think I'm hungry, or because I think I need to do something. But what you don't do is be like, oh, I heard something, it's here, we need to leave. Because then, it's just the opposite. Just like for future references. But anyways, move on to the next.
grabs his phone and starts to record.
If I'm not mistaken, if this is the guy who posts these things, he's a bar doctor, and real, this supposed to be ARG, so it's alternate reality and stuff. It's supposed to be scary. And usually they're pretty good. He does a really good job. There's a couple of them. They're like one of
A strange pale face seems to peek around the corner, but when Brendan approaches, there's nothing there. Now terrified, he tries to retreat back to his room, but the door slams shut right in front of him. Brendan Castagnon says that after this incident, he never used the Ouija board again, And thankfully, the supernatural incidents in his home have slowly stopped occurring. Abandoned or not. A guy who calls himself Native Penguin was doing some urban exploring on the grounds of the Cherokee Heritage Center in Park Hill, Oklahoma. A collection of old buildings were built on the site of the former Cherokee Female Seminary, a boarding school for girls that burnt to the ground in 1887. Suddenly, Native Penguin starts to hear something very strange.
Am I tripping or is there something going on in here?
Could be both. Two things can simultaneously exist.
What the?
After moving to Indian Territory, Cherokee Nation set aside 1 acre of ground for each Cherokee congregation. Moravians, Baptists.
Dude, that's so creepy. Why is this?
Even though the center has been closed down for years, there's an odd recorded message playing inside one of the buildings. Native Penguin looks in the windows to try to figure out just what is going on. He captures something on camera that is truly bizarre.
Okay. Dude, that scared me. I was like, there's someone in there.
At Mount Zion Church, where I pastor, we conduct our services in both languages through conference. And when we have a completely Cherokee audience,
Some strange white apparition seems to glide by just behind the building's old wood stove and disappears. Now, some viewers say it looks like a girl in a white gown, but what do you see? Did Native Penguin capture the spirit of one of the girls from the old burned school that once stood here? You decide.
Okay, what do we think about that one? I don't think that one was legit in the sense of the apparition thing, because that was stupid. It looked like his phone was doing too much shit, so I was like, nah. But the thing playing in the background is weird. And why does it still have electricity? Like, what are we doing? We just wasting electricity in the woods? Who's paying that bill? Like, who's really paying that bill? I don't know. If you're in here and you're not sharing the views, come on, how are we gonna get more people in here to join in contact with us? Come on, we try to talk to people. Go ahead and share the stream so we can have fun. What's that meme? We're gonna have fun.
Driven to the grave. A man named Mark DeFalco is on his daily walk around his neighborhood when he notices that a car has crashed through the fence of the local graveyard. He starts to film, and what he captures is absolutely unnerving.
Hi, Chrissy Angels. You can also watch this on my Twitch, because the quality is 10 times better on my stream.
People gotta learn to slow down.
We're watching spooky videos. This
Lucky
one I've
they
seen
ain't
is so
hitting
sad.
tombstones. Real lucky.
I believe this one. If they fool me, they fool me, but I believe this one.
Hello? You alright?
Yeah.
You okay? What the hell? What the fuck is going on here? There ain't nobody there. Miss? Hello?
I believe
Mark
this
hears
man.
creepy, unexplained
His reaction
sobbing
is
as he
crazy.
approaches the car, but then
There ain't
suddenly
nobody
seems
there.
to just stop as he reaches the car. Now, Mark received multiple requests for a follow-up video to explain the situation, but Mark says that he didn't really understand what happened himself. But he did provide a pretty simple update.
Well, I finally got an update for you on that cemetery
This
video.
is the one I've been waiting for because I don't remember the update. Because this is an old video. The original one that he just did was an old video. What was that? Belos de bruja. Hola! Mi
They
burrita.
fixed that fence.
Now, this video was filmed 3 years
Yeah.
ago, and to this day,
That's why it was
Mark
scary.
claims that the video he captured is 100% real and that he can explain it. But let me know what you think.
That
You
update was
okay?
because I didn't see what kind of update was that. It just left more questions.
What the hell?
Intruders. A young woman named Jeanette moves into a new apartment. But not long
This
after,
one is
as she is
everywhere.
recording
On
herself
every single
practicing a
spooky
new dance
place
routine,
right now, this one's
something
everywhere.
happens that is truly terrifying.
I've seen this video everywhere. And this one is scary because if there's a real person in it. What's scarier than spirits? A person. A child. A person.
Remember? We're friends.
No, I don't remember. Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
Nope, 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 nope. I don't trust people.
Luckily, Jeanette escapes unharmed. She calls the police and they check her apartment, but the intruder is no longer there. Jeanette says that the man was never caught. But it gets even weirder, because after Jeanette uploaded the video of her frightening experience, observant viewers notice something very strange. As Jeanette is fleeing her apartment, something seems to open the door right in front of her, as if clearing her path so that she can get away.
Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
Jeanette says that she has no idea how this could have happened.
I don't know. I'm just as confused as you guys are. I have no idea what happened. This door is not the easiest to open, and this is why I think it's like a divine thing, or like, I don't know, a ghost, or I don't.
She doesn't really sound as scared as she should
Yeah.
be, and the fact that she just acted normal.
It's not easy. So it's not like just
Not
like the
pushing her
wind
experience, just I'm not
pushed
pushing
it
her.
or anything. I think someone actually, or something, I don't know.
So now let's cut ahead to a few days later. Jeanette and her friend are unboxing some of her belongings as she continues to move into her new apartment. But her friend sees something that gives her the chills.
What my question is, why are you filming everything? Why am I filming me unpack dishes? Like, that's the part that I don't understand.
You saw a man in my bedroom?
Is she a streamer too?
He's right there between the green table.
She's streaming unpacking dishes?
I guess the wall like this. No.
Jeanette's friend says that she saw a man just standing in the bedroom. But now, the man is gone. A few days later, and again Jeanette hears some strange noises from somewhere in her apartment. What happens next is pure nightmare fuel.
I look crazy in a TikTok stream versus the other stream. This is the one that adds 5 pounds. This is the one that cuts teeth. Was that her breathing funny? It's a pretty good ARG. I think it might just be ARG. If I'm saying that correctly, ARG. What do I know? Whose patas are those? You better not be wearing no shoes on my bed. Beat your ass.
Jeanette considers running out the front door, but instead she rushes into her nearby bedroom and grabs her pepper spray. But as she turns around, her blood runs cold as she sees something slowly make a deep imprint on her mattress, almost as if some spirit actually sits down on her bed.
The only imprint
As she runs out of the room in fear, she turns, and the imprint on the bed is gone. Jeanette says that she is now terrified of the weird things going on in her new apartment. She says that friends have been staying with her until she can decide just what to do. Black Mass. A young woman named Olivia Conkle says that some very strange things have been happening at the apartment that she shares with her boyfriend. Doors in the apartment often just open and close all on their own. One night, the couple returns home and sees something truly horrifying that seems to be staring out of their apartment window.
Sorry, I made HD if you hear me say something. It's stimming. I'm just reading what they're saying, but then I hear it.
The couple looks around their apartment, but there's just nothing there.
We're about to go in. I don't think I've ever been more scared of my life.
Scared of my life? In my life? Of my life.
I don't even have any words.
What do you think?
But the paranormal activity in their home seems to be getting worse every day. One night, Olivia is all alone when this
Welcome
happens.
to the TikTok stream, which we're also streaming on Twitch. Spooky stuff.
So, are Olivia and her boyfriend being haunted by some dark, shapeless thing that hides in the shadows? You decide. Scary videos. These are videos that are sort of in the scary video genre, but they're just kind of silly, and also they're all about doggies. So, first up, a man is watching a horror movie when very strange things start to happen nearby.
Yes. It's good.
I've seen this one. This is the scariest one. It's just a baby.
Bro, I'm literally watching a horror movie. What the hell?
Alright, so it was just an old dog trying to remove his diaper, but even that's a little bit scary.
Little bit scary.
Poor doggy. Next, a man leads his little French bulldog back inside his apartment building, but someone has just set up a spooky Halloween decoration at the end of the hallway.
Water is the best source of water.
Dog looks back kind of like, nope, maybe you should go check that out alone.
Why is it lagging?
And this one, the caption says it all. If your dog is scared, you should be scared. And finally, a woman introduces her new doll to her cute little pug named Augie.
This video is longer than I thought it was. Oh, it's up there.
But can this little dog sense something about the doll that we can't? Nah, probably not. Anyway, thanks for watching. Maybe like and subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you next time.
Usually we go through like 2-3 of these, but that was already like long. I didn't expect it to be 20 minutes. Let me see if Luke has any more other ones. That was definitely still the newest. He's been uploading really late. But I was hoping for Sir Spooks. I love Sir Spooks. And or Bizarre Bug. What is going on? It's taking forever to load, jeez. We are here. I don't remember watching this. So let me pause this real quick. And I will BRB. I need to grab something real quick. We're back. Whoever else is in here, thank you for being here. It says your followers, you man joined them. Mandu Hano was in here for like a second. If you don't like the spooks, you shouldn't be here. I didn't know you could turn off your cursor for these things. So that's cool. So now I can click things, you won't know where I'm going. So we don't need to be here. So now let's go to our scary stuff. Scary stuff, scary stuff, scary stuff. That's not the one. These are the ones we watched in our past. So the couple of ones I got are these four for tonight. So this is 15 minutes long basically, and then this is 24 minutes. So if you're here barely joining us again on TikTok, that's cool. We're watching scary stuff. Right now we just left on watching like real life scary stuff. These are just horror stuff now. We love short horror films here, and if you want to watch short horror films with us, you can watch them with us now. If you're watching on here, the camera is horrible. This is my laptop camera, but you can always watch on Twitch, where the camera shows me looking pretty and 10 pounds thinner. So let's go. Hey, Roz. It's funny that you joined because Drea was in here like literally like 30 minutes ago. And the more likes, the better, guys. See how she liked my thing? We appreciate that. Oh, the movie's starting, guys. Ross is cool. So this short film is called. Wait, this is Vice Script. Wrong one. Never mind. We're going to the next one. I miss you too. Those are back from my my dealership days. That's where she's from. Oh, my cousin's here. Oh, and then he left. Cool. So we're watching $1 Million Challenge, and it's a short horror film, Play or Die. Or Play or Unalive, sorry, one TikTok. Okay, here we go. And we do talk to these, we don't just watch them. So if I talk too much, that's your fault for joining my stream. The whole point is to kind of document what we're watching. And then also reviewing it at the end. And you can tell me how you feel about it at the end. Well, I can barely hear that shit. Usually we judge how great the production is and how great the acting is. And if all of it's bad, then we talk about how bad all of it is. Or how great all of it is. Sometimes it's vice versa. Sometimes the acting is really, really good and the production is horrible. And it's like, bruh, someone needs to put these people in movies. And some of them just suck. Like, I'm not gonna watch a whole ass movie and the quality be shit, you know? She has really nice complexion.
no audio is listening to on TikTok. Is the movie too quiet? It's quiet for me. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit, so hopefully it doesn't hurt y'all's ears. Go away. Wait, hold that space.
Congratulations. The next challenge is about to begin. Look at the screen and do not look away for 2 minutes.
Like all of us. This could have either gone one or two ways for me. ADHD, looking around too much, or ADHD, zone out. And I would have won. Hell no. Did she lose? Ah. This is Harry Potter. Speaking in whatever that tongue is. Mentally? I couldn't do that. I can't do that now. Ah! Is she counted? I'd be dead. It's giving that monster on Legion, but on Ozempic. 555 likes. That's the angel number.
You passed the test. The final challenge is about to begin.
You can tell she's not neurodivergent because I could never.
Choose. Turn off your computer or stay forever.
I'm good, G. I don't want to play. It's scary. The quality was really good. I don't know. What'd you think about it? I think visually it was appealing. The production was good. I mean, she was just in the room on the computer the whole time. The show Legion, which is a Marvel connection. Aubrey Plaza's in it. Just letting you know. Aubrey Plaza. But the movie, she plays the monster in a different form. But whenever they put the makeup on that monster, it looks like that. But like I said, that's the Ozempic version. So the makeup was good. So production value. Acting, not bad. She didn't say nothing, but she did a good job. Next, we're watching Double Vision, since no one had opinion. because no one had a lot to say in the press because there is no Miley What's Good here. So let's go. Double Vision, independent horror film. You know what I forgot to do, which I always do because I feel like it's messed up if I don't do this, is I have to say who they were. By a sketch company. Would you risk everything for $1 million? Rachel did. So I guess this whole thing was about competition. A mysterious challenge from the deep web. $1 million already in their bank account, but the price of the game might be higher than she imagined. The $1 million challenge. Okay, it's a gripping horror film from the SEAT. I don't know if I'm saying it right. The SEAT company that dives into the darkest corners of the internet. When Rachel accepts a viral challenge offering real money, the rules seem simple, but which each task reality twists into something more sinister, and someone or something is watching her every move. A psychological horror story that unfolds through a series of unsettling tasks, gradually shifting from a game into a nightmare. A game into a nightmare. So the actress is right here. She has the stuff here. I honestly don't think it was bad. The scariest thing is that she randomly finds a link to a sketch website and enters her bank account number immediately. Okay. Valid. So this is Double Vision. It's a girl is on her way home from when she starts seeing strange things. After returning home, she is left to discover that things she was seeing may have found its way into her house. Double Vision is an independent horror film, shot, edited, acted in, and written by Isabel Kaiser. Oh, so the redhead is the producer as well, and editor, and all this. Okay, never mind. I take back what I said a while ago. No one heard it, but it's whatever. We're back! Since most people missed it, we're gonna restart it from the beginning. She going places. It's only been 7 months. How is she recording all of this? There's no help? Is there help? I just thought about how she had to stop and walk back and then pause the camera, go back and then pick it back up and then go record the other session. Behind the scenes. If she's doing it by herself, that's what you have to do. I've done it. Is that me? See, if my door opened like that, I'd just assume it was my cat's. And then I'd be dead because sometimes it's not. I keep forgetting on TikTok, they'd be underlived. Why'd you turn off the lights? Doesn't that just make it scarier? I have mad respect for TikTokers who make these videos themselves like this. Welcome in, Angel. We're also on Twitch right now as well, if you decide to do that. Okay. With it being como a girl who's producing everything by herself, doing all of this work on her own, like alone. Now acting kind of has a ways to go, I'm not gonna lie, but the production, obviously it's done by herself. She has no one doing anything to help her, and it's just all being edited alone. I think kudos. I'm gonna subscribe. Hopefully she keeps doing this. Maybe this is 2024, November last year. Maybe she does something different. I'll go check her profile later to see what's new. Come on, Miley, what's good? So the next one is Don't Look Back, short horror film. Don't look back. So this one is when you go out alone at night, don't look back, go straight home. Please press the like button if you are interested. Oh. So I'm assuming this is a Japanese director because it's a Japanese Senkatsu. So let's see what this is like. Before I give it a like, I need to know. I love Japanese horror. It tends to be the scariest, so I like scary. And I love like mythical stuff. Don't forget to give the likes. We need them to survive. I'm new to this lifestyle. Hey, kick your line. I would judge the quality of the production with the filming, but sometimes foreign countries, they use a type of cinematic that gives more realism, so I wouldn't really want to say anything about that just because it's different. Like when you watch a novella, or even the ones in America, sometimes they have just that camera mode. It's like a setting. Soap operas and shit. Okay, that was bad. You zoomed in on the beetle for like a second, and then that beetle just got blurry immediately, and it wasn't even quality. I'm pretty sure I have it on HD, no? Premium. Sorry, guys. It's definitely better, so for me at least. Why you got so much anxiety, fool? What'd you do? They do a lot of this in animes. Oh, he's bleeding. The way he just walked past her. Personally, y'all, I wouldn't have done that. Right? I wish you would tell me who is it. Where did all that blood go a while ago? I mean, it's another scene now. He probably cleaned up, but like, still. You walking out there with nothing in your hands? Nah, fool. I'm fighting with something. Let's go. That was the most anticlimactic way of closing a door or slamming a door I've ever seen. Showing the feet for free. If that were me, I probably would have low-key tackled her. I would have been right horn the Pokemon and just tap. I can actually say that I didn't like that one. I thought it was going to be better. So let's go back. Typically, Japanese horror does a really good job, but it didn't really do much for me. Couldn't sleep at 3:50 a.m. and search for a horror story. Got this. What a gem. Somebody's supporting you. It ain't me. So, let's look at something different, something new. Because I wasn't eating it. This is the last one of the night. So, this one is, I think, 23 minutes long. Hence why the last one of the night. Ooh, this one's Korean. By Alter. This one's 5 years old. I don't know how I haven't come across this all my time. So if you're looking at scary stuff here, you tend to come across a lot of short film. Oop, I didn't have any quick. This is a Korean short film, and it is spooky. What does the thing say here? Someone could have given her a hug, but no one did, so oh well. So a story about a top student named Mina and an inferior student named Judy. One day, both of them suddenly get tremendous capabilities. Can't read. Superpower Girl by Soo Young Kim. Okay. So, about Alter. The most provocative minds in horror bring you 3 new short films every week exploring the human condition through warped and uncanny perspectives. Be ready to leave the world you know behind and subscribe. Once you watch, you are forever altered. How clever! You clever! So if there's more to this, that's cool, but I don't know if there is. I didn't really do research. Usually I do, but we kind of last minute found some stuff. So let's see. Let's start this. Ready? Hi! That's not Korean. That's Japanese, but okay. I can't pre-like it. That's not fair. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. We are here to document, commentate on horror films. And welcome in, is it Aliyah or Aliyah? I'll say Miss Hales.
담임쌤 창은 있던데 어디 갔었지? 신호보고 거기나 다시 가보자. 컨택트. 나 아까도 너무 심했던 거 아니야? 야, 나 혼자 있어? 미친놈. 아씨, 무슨 말씀. 야, 죄송해.
Already the quality is absolutely amazing. This is like a real production company or something. This is definitely not a student film. Okay. Can someone confirm from Korea that this is really a thing that happens? I'd like to know. Ow?
아, 매, 너 여기 있었어? 아, 나 무슨 자료인 줄 알고. 너 진짜 존재감 존나 없다. 너 무슨 투명 인간이야?
You don't know
제... 어이, 능력소녀 국민아. 체육복 안 갈아입어? 체육 파티 전에 나올 그날이라고.
Team program. Welcome. And goodbye.
한 글자라도 더 외워야 할 시간이다. 저런 똥개 훈련 따윈 가뿐하게 잡히는 게 전교 1등의 위험이지.
자, 일어나봐. 어? 일어나봐. 정신 좀 차려라 좀. 어? 일어날 수 있겠어?
There's this Superpower book show
방건.
that's also Korean, and this looks like the same feel. And this part happens too.
원래 체육은 병반이까지 간 건데 동민이랑 너랑 둘이서까지네? 너 능력 좋다.
Okay. Yeah. Hello, Patty Pop. My mutual. We're watching spooky stuff. We do this every Thursday now. And then we cook every Saturday. The spooky stream is 8 o'clock. And hopefully I can get a better camera because the TikTok one is not as good quality. And then on Twitch, we do the same thing, but we're better quality. Even though it died, the live stream a while ago, so that's cool. What is that? That's me right now, but with boogers because I don't know what happened, but my nose started leaking. I need tissue.
괜찮아? 괜찮아요. 영실 안 가져갔어?
자자 조용히 하고 이번에도 미나가 전교 1등. 다들 박수 쳐주자.
I'm trying to see her outfit. It looks like she's about to be serving, you know. She is. She eating them up. What? Why she gotta fit on like that in school?
자 그럼 성적표 나눠줄 테니까
Fashion queen.
번호대로 줄 서고.
Let me see.
18번 19 스톱 가 20번 21번 줄이야. 그래 너 맹줄이 이름을 부르면 대답을 해야지. 가까이 좀 와봐.
네.
사람이 말을 할 땐 눈을 보고 얘기를 하는 거야. 아이 컨택이라고 하지. 주리야 이따가 선생님이랑 면담 좀 할까?
네.
그래 주리야 머리 좀 단정히 하고 어깨 펴고 자세 바르게. 그렇지. 선생님이 주리에 대해서 참 모르는 게 많아. 무슨 과목을 좋아하는지, 앞으로 뭘 하고 싶은지. 근데 주리야, 우선 자기 자신을 잘 살펴봐야 돼. 잘 살펴보면 걔가 잠재된 능력이 있단다. 왜 궁뱅이도 구르는 재주가 있다지 않니? 궁뱅이가 또 나중에는 매미가 돼서 날개를 펼치잖아.
I can't really say much about this so far. I'm just enjoying it, watching it. Because it's not really as scary. It's kind of a little bit more serious so far, so... Yeah.
이상한 거 아니에요?
기술 과정이 단기 이수 과목이지만 실습 과제 하나는 해야 돼. 너희들 교복 단추 떨어지면 단추 다는 정도는 알아둬야지. 그나마 만만한 거야. 앞에서부터 돌려.
이 수업 심하게 한심하네. 잠이나 자자.
Huh? What was that?
나. 어디 가니?
보건실에 좀 다녀올게요. 눈이 안 감겨요.
이상하다. 왜 이러지? 긴장 풀고 좀 쉬어볼래?
네.
What the hell?
미나야! 왜 그래? 얼른 내 눈을 빨아먹고 있잖아요! 그게 무슨 소리야?
Yeah, yeah.
미나야, 왜 그래?
거기 무슨 일이야? 무슨 일이 있냐니까. 웬일이니? 민주리? 다들 나머진 과제로 해오고 수업 마친다. 야, 일로 와봐. 야, 무슨 없던 능력이 갑자기 툭 튀어나와? 야, 무슨 얘기해? 야, 나도. 야, 내가
국가를 뽑아서 팽이를 치고 안살갈래.
아빠,
그만 언제 온대요?
다음 주. 고생하실 때.
무슨 출장이 그렇게 길어?
네.
근데 오늘 공문한 거 진짜 안 나오는 거야. 걔 아프다고 담임한테 진단서 그래. 아, 존나 밋밋해.
Fallen Taco. Hi, Fallen Taco. We're also on Twitch, by the way, if you wanted to watch there. Or follow me there. The quality is definitely better when it comes to the camera. And maybe the sound too.
야야, 졸라 재밌는 구경 왔어. 뭔데? 따라와봐.
Is that milk? What the heck?
군뱅이도 구르는 재주가 있다던. 이것도 줘.
I mean, that laugh was diabolical.
야야, 오늘 단위밖에 안 나왔대. 진짜? 쟤들은 왜 안 보이는 거야? 어제부터 책가방은 그대로인데.
미쳤어. 이걸 어떻게 고맙지?
야 공민아, 너 그거 알아? 우리 반에 능력소녀 새로 나타난 거.
쟤 귀신 들린 거 아니야? 꼬마는 비슷해. 저 때문에 다 이상해졌어.
너한테 능력이 있다고 들었어. 네가 날 좀 도와줘. 날 도와줄 사람은 너밖에 없어.
I don't think that looked too starty.
제발, 제발 부탁이야. 내 눈을 보라고!
It looks so bad. How'd you fall? What?
고마워, 주리야. 정말 고마워.
Okay. No one knows where the superpowers came from. I think it's a different type of misinterpretation of the word superpower. But it is what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna give it a like because it was done very well in a sense, but I don't know. I don't know if I loved it. You'll be surprised there's someone here that I actually loved. But that wasn't giving me everything that I wanted. First comment says, this one don't count, it's from there. Two objectives carry two extremes. To desire to excel and the need for acceptance. Ending with horrific results. The girls comforted each other, but no one else really cared. Honestly, the bullying was the most uncomfortable part to watch. Yeah, it was a little weird. It was a little funny. It wasn't that good. If anybody has any opinions, honestly, on anything, let me know. Because whenever I am gonna post this on YouTube, so if you want to comment on YouTube, you can. Thank you guys for watching the video, the live stream. If you guys liked watching me on live, just go watch me on Twitch. I'll be there every single Thursday, like I said, just repeating my story again, but also on here as well. And also just like and subscribe because that's what we need to do to survive on here apparently. So thank you. I also forgot to mention that I also do live streams every single Saturday, but it has nothing to do with this spooky stuff. It's just we do a cooking segment. Me and my friend Brujita, we have a show where we just cook something every single weekend, something new, something that we can teach our guys how to do. And then if we ever get an invitation to actually make a video about what the food's gonna be like, I can do an actual cooking video itself separately because I am a chef. So I do those things as well. Thank you. Love you. Bye.